cooperating with me, but I really wanted to share this video with you guys. So stay tuned. This is a get ready with me video, and I hope you guys like it. So I've already applied my Becca primer to my entire face, and I've also already done my eyebrows. As you guys can see, they're perfectly shaped and I love it. But I love this primer because not only did my mom like have this primer right when it first came out, but she swore by it. And then when my best friend asked me to pretty much just get this primer for her birthday, I was like, okay, I have to try this primer out, and it is my holy grail. So the palette I'm using is my LORAC Unzipped palette, and I got this palette for my birthday. I can't remember which year it was, but my best friend got it for me, and you guys, like, I love this palette, like, oh my gosh. But today's look is not going to be drastic, so we're going with a simple look. So the concealer I'm going to use to apply my eyeshadow base is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut. And I really like this concealer because it's affordable. I mean, who can beat $3.99? Even though when they first came out they were like $1.98, but hey, whatever, gotta get the coins. And some people, they also use the NYX crayon. I think it's in color, I can't remember, milk or like white, but it's like the white crayon that everybody uses. And I use my pinky to just spread the product over my eyelid. To start off my eyeshadow, I'm going to take my Sephora Tapered Crease brush, and I use this brush to place my transition color right at starting at the end of my eyes and then working my way in. I typically focus in on the ends of it, get that color at the end, and then lightly swoop it into my crease. So now I'm going to take the color Untamed, and I'm just going to go right back over where I put Unbridled as my transition color to just kind of blend out those two colors. Next, I'm going to take my Sephora All Over Pro Eyeshadow Brush in number 12, and I'm going to take Uncensored and just put it all on top of my lid, kind of creating like a crease effect, but it's not really a crease effect because I'm going to blend that out so that it looks like one and not so much a defined crease. Like I said, I'm going to blend all over my transition and my first initial color, kind of going back over it with the same exact colors I used. So that's Untamed and Unbridled. So the lashes I'm going to use is Eyelure by the Vegas Nay Luxe Collection in Bronze Beauty, and I swear by these lashes. Yes, they may cost like $10 at Sephora, but I love these lashes. It gives you that mink effect. I mean, like, look at how it looks on the lady. So imagine how it's going to look on me. Like, come on, it's going to look cute. Ladies, there is nothing wrong with reusing your lashes. I do it all the time. Prior to me applying my lashes, I typically go in with a mascara. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara to kind of just put some on my lashes so that when I apply the false lashes, it blends seamlessly. The lash glue I'm using is by Huda Beauty, and it is in the dark tone. What I love about this lash glue is that it literally takes little to no effort to apply, and then also it dries very quickly. So ladies, let's stop using the hair glue because that is hair glue and not lash glue. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been using hair glue for, I don't know, like 5 years or so, and I haven't had any issues. But I'm thinking from a hygienic place that we need to start using our lash glues because that's the intent for it, instead of us using hair glue to bond our lashes to our fake lashes. As I wait for my lashes to kind of get tacky, I go in and apply my mascara to the bottom of my lashes just so that it can give me enough time to go ahead and apply my lashes when the lash glue has become kind of tacky and not so wet. And that's it. I've applied both lashes to both of my eyes. I mean, like, come on. Look how good it just transforms my eye makeup. I love these lashes. So now I'm going to do my foundation, and this is my most exciting part because it's the easiest. And I'm going to take my duo fiber powder brush, and I'm just going to use that to apply my foundation. And I use liquid foundation, by the way. I'm using my MAC Matchmaster in color 9, and like I said, I use liquid foundation. And this foundation, I honestly like it. It's my first high-end product that I've used for foundation. And I used to use Queen's Collection, but I was like, I need to upgrade my foundation products, and this one just worked really well. So I'm just taking this powder brush and just literally going all over my entire face with this foundation. And as you can see, it just effortlessly just blends with my skin. Like, it's so crazy to me how foundation can just literally become like your skin. And I'm just making sure I get along my jawline going into my neck, because you want to make sure it transitions from your neck to your face. And it's not just a harsh face neck, bam, because that's not what it should look like. And same thing across my forehead, making sure that I go into my hairline, because you don't want your scalp to just change drastically. So I kind of like to go into my hairline just a little bit. So I'm just bringing around that foundation across my forehead, on my nose, across my cheek, and just making sure it just blends, because ladies, you want to make sure that we don't want to see where you put your foundation. So just make sure you blend, 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 blend. So now I'm gonna highlight my under eyes, because I mean, who doesn't want a little highlight pop? And I'm gonna take Chestnut mixed with Espresso from the same LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I just place that right under my eye. Sometimes I blend it on the back of my hand, because like I said, some of these products like to be warmed up before you apply it to your face, but for this video I just put it right under my eye. Next, I'll take my beauty blender, which I previously have already wet under the sink, and you want to make sure that your beauty blender is wet. I like it wet. Some people may like it when it's dry, but I feel like it just blends a little bit better whenever the beauty blender is wet. You see how easy that was, guys? Like, come on. And with this LA Girl Pro Concealer, you need to make sure you work a little bit fast, because this product will definitely dry, and it will dry very quickly. So just work that in real quickly with your beauty blender, making sure that you get in towards the nose and directly under your eye. And I'm doing the same exact thing to the other eye, so I'm just going to apply both colors till I get the desired shade that matches the other side, and I just blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep to set my concealer, and you will see that there is a major difference between this one and the original products, because this one is black girl friendly and it just kind of works for my skin. I mean, you just got to do what works for you. I know a bunch of people that uses the other one, and it just doesn't work for me, unfortunately. So I'm just going to take the same product and just put it right under my eye, and I just kind of press it into my skin. I typically don't like to put a lot of products. I don't know, I guess because I'm frugal. I really don't know what it is, but I just press it into my nose, press it into my under eye. Sometimes I put it under my chin or on my chin and on top of my forehead. Next, I take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder in Topaz. Ooh, that was like a tongue twister. And I typically just put it in right above. I mean, look at that, y'all. Look at the shimmer. You can see the shimmer. Using my Pro Fan Brush from Sephora number 65, I'll just put it right, ooh, okay, right above my cheekbone. Do y'all see that shimmer? Like, I barely put any product, but of course I will go back and apply a little bit more because, I mean, it's called highlights. Like, come on, you want to highlight for the gods. So after I've applied all my products, I use All Nighter and De-Slick by Urban Decay. These are my go-to finishing sprays. Like, come on, you guys. Like, they work perfectly. Yes, I know you're typically supposed to use one, but I feel like using 2, sometimes 3 finishing sprays kind of holds my face a little bit more, and it allows me to last a little bit longer without becoming oily so quickly. There you have it, ladies and gents. I am complete. I am ready to run my errands, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I definitely did, and time for me to go run my errands.